So mga kababayan, itong ginawang debate ng Vice President at itong video na ito ay dito sa in Philippines. Kung saan itong si Bello, yung matandaan itong si Bello ay kasama, kumbaga tumatakbo sa ilalim ni Ka Liodi. Siya yung Vice President ni Ka Liodi. Itong si ah, Bello. Walden Bello. Ngayon dahil sa tanong na foreign policy at lalo na dito sa West Philippines itong si Bello ay tila hindi nagustuhan yung mga paliwanag ng mga katunggali niya, lalo na itong si Senadora Soto at Senadora Kiko Pangilinan, kung saan ay nahantong sa bangayan at sagutan at hanggang sa humantong na pinatayan na lang ng microphone itong si Bello ng CNN Philippines. So panoorin niyo ito mga kababayan at huwag niyo rin kalimutan sana na mag-subscribe dito sa ating channel. So maraming salamat.
Yes, sir.
Napakita na natin dito yung magiging foreign policy ng Lenny Kiko administration at saka nung Lacson Soto administration. Sinabi na ni Senate President na he is going to invite the United States, to oppose China. Papasok na lang daw dyan, no? MDT, Mutual Defense Treaty. Hindi humari yan. We have to have an independent foreign policy. And ito naman si Senator Pangilinan, we will join the Quad. Come on! This is dominated by the Australia,
I did not say,
US,
I did not say
etc.
we will join the Quad.
No, but you said that you are going to align with the Quad.
No, Senator.
No,
No,
that,
no interruptions, please.
that
We
is
will have to let
consistent
Mr. Bello
with the
finish.
Aquino administration's pro-US policy. You're just carrying that out again.
Say we would join the Quad. You look at the tapes. Please, let's stick to the facts.
Let's stick to the facts.
Professor, let's stick to the facts. You are a
Stick to the
professor.
facts. Let's stick
You
to
are
the
a
facts.
professor.
Yes.
Stick
All right,
to the facts.
we'll have to end it there for now. And Senate President, you would like to respond?
Because I was alluded to.
Yes.
Yes,
I
go
never
ahead.
said invite. I did not use the word invite. I wonder where he got it.
Mr. Bello, please,
No,
let us finish Senate President's
You follow the agreement that we have. We have a treaty. We have an agreement. Once pinasok tayo ng foreign, kahit hindi China, kahit sinong foreign, may aggression sa atin. And if they do that in the maritime zones that I am saying na dapat ay ating markahan, papasok ang Mutual Defense Treaty. Automatic yun. And the Department of State of the United States has already said that. There's no one being invited here. Yun ang batas, yun ang agreement, yun ang treaty.
Let's invite them in.
No, that's not inviting.
have SB
It's not
finish.
inviting. Anong gustuin
All
natin?
foreign
Pasukin
policy.
tayo ng China.
Let's
Mr. Bello,
have new
please,
think
let's
tank.
follow the rules.
No. Anong gusto natin? Pasukin lang tayo ng China, hindi tayo papalag? Bubukaka tayo? Ba, hindi pwede.
Mr. Bello. All right. We've heard Walden Bello, if you are elected as Vice President, paano po ninyo tutulungan ang mga micro, small, and medium enterprises?
Well, mahalaga ho itong topic na ito kasi unang-una ho, we need to repeal yung Foreign Investment Act Amendment na nag-lower ho nung Filipino only to about 100,000 lang, no? From 200,000 to 100,000. Yun hong retail trade liberalization, no? Nakapapasanin ko, no? It lowers from 125 million pesos to 25 million pesos yung pagpasok ng foreigners, no? So we have had all of these foreign-oriented laws that have been passed recently, and Senate President Soto was the one who pushed them through Congress, no? And Senator Pangilinan also signed, no? So paano yan? Sinasabi nyo for Filipino kayo, and then you're liberalizing all these laws, no? And kami ni Kaliodi, we are going to have 250 billion emergency fund for MSEs. Pero hindi sapat yan. We need to bring back a country, that really deserves our small and medium industries na nakakain na ng mga foreigners, no? So, yung sabi nga ni Senator Soto, he tries to portray himself as independent of the Duterte administration. That's not true.
Thank you very much, Walden Bello. Would you like to rebut to what Walden Bello has just said, Senate President?
The retail trade liberalization law is to uplift the economy of the country. It is madaling mamintas sabihin nga na, no, ba't binaba yung ano.
Mr. Bello, no interruption, please. Please
There-
proceed, Senate President.
We have lowered the threshold for those who would want to invest, foreign investments, because that is the way to open up the economy. Hindi pa pwedeng yung sitwasyon lang natin ngayon na mangyayari. Because we have, in our case, we have a stopgap measure. Like, for example, we have the budget reform advocacy of Senator Lacson and myself. Right now, there are, every year, for the last 10 years, the 328 billion of the budget is unused. And we can easily use that.
We will let you finish your statement,
All right.
Senate President.
We can easily use that to help the MSMEs easily. For example, give 1 billion each for every province. There are only 81 provinces. 1 billion each. Imagine what it can do for the economy in Occidental Mindoro and all the other provinces, especially the poor
Thank you.
provinces.
Thank you, Senate President. Senator Kiko.
We supported the measure precisely because we feel given yung situation sa ASEAN, tayo mapakababa, no, nung investments natin mula sa abroad, napakahalaga nan. Ngunit binalanse naman natin. Kaya nga merong 100 billion na suporta sa ating maliliit na negosyante para talagang mabigyan sila ng alalay at ayuda habang nasa gitna tayo ng COVID response. We have ng COVID at ang pandemya. So kinakailangan natin balansehin. Hindi pa pwedeng bawal ang lahat ng foreign investment o kaya restricted to the degree na hindi na lalaki ang ating ekonomiya dahil nakakadagdag naman sa totoo lang ng trabaho. But at the same time, suportahan ang ating lokal. Kaya nga merong 100 billion which is 85 billion more than what this administration has given in terms of assistance to micro, small, and medium enterprises.
Again, paalala lang po namin sa ating mga kandidato, huwag po nating interrupt pag merong sumasagot. And for the rebuttal, you just have 1 minute.
All right, napakinggan natin no si Senate President at si Senator Kiko. Are you satisfied, Mr. Bello, with their responses?
No, I am not, because they're opening up SMEs, okay, and small enterprises, to be eaten up by putting down the threshold by foreign entrepreneurs and businesses. And then they say that they're protecting SMEs and medium enterprises. It's say na, okay, bibigyan kami kayo ng pondo para makatulong. Pero hindi yun ang problema. The problem is, for instance, yung tariff laws natin, 1 to 4% and all of that, really has gone down. So let's not kid ourselves. You're sending this country and our SMEs to the hands of all these foreign enterprises that will eat them up.
Walden Bello, we move on now to our next issue, which is also related to MSMEs. Many of those are Filipino fisherfolk whose livelihood have been affected not just by the pandemic but also by many other factors. This question goes to Senator Kiko Pangilinan. You promised to redeploy the Coast Guard and Navy ships to protect our fishermen from possible harassment from foreign vessels, which are mainly Chinese vessels. We're talking about a country with the largest navy in the world. At pagdating sa gray ships, they're also known as warships. At ibang usapan na yan. So in April last year, President Duterte said he would send gray ships if China starts digging for oil, quote, to state a claim. Are you prepared to take this maritime dispute to another level?
Well, I'm prepared to fight for our rights over the waters of our exclusive economic zone and not be subservient. Hindi tayo pwedeng sunod-sunuran sa China. Gusto natin makipagkaibigan sa China pero wag naman dahil sa pagkakaibigan natin sa kanila, i-give up na natin yung 550,000 square kilometers of sovereign and exclusive economic zone. Alam mo, tinataboy ng ang ating mga mangingisda. Ipaglaban natin ang ating soberenya. Dati, ang kinikita nila 40 to 60,000 a month dahil nakakapunti sila doon sa malayo. Ngayon dahil wala na yung Coast Guard, wala na yung Navy, talagang hindi na sila, wala na pumuprotektahan sa kanila. So dapat i-resume yung patrol, dapat i-resume yung Coast Guard para pag naroon yung ating mga mangingisda, meron silang takbuhan. Number one. Number two, para tumaas ang kanilang kita. Ngayon, 3,000 pesos a month na lang ang kinikita. Kulang-kulang pa. Panggasolina lang. So, kawawa ang ating mangingisda. And so, we have to fight for our exclusive economic zone. That is energy security dahil maraming oil dyan at gas reserves. That is food security dahil maraming isda dyan at aquamarine resources. Ipaglaban natin yung arbitral ruling. Dahil atin yan, atin ang West Philippine Sea.
Usapang ekonomiya pa rin po tayo. Economic recovery. Okay.
Ruth, meron
Before we
gustong
go.
sabihin si Senate President?
Yes, I think it's very important that the audience or our people know that I personally filed in the Senate the creation of the establishing maritime zones. The maritime zones will define the internal waters, the archipelagic waters, the territorial waters, and the economic zones of the country. Wala tayo noon. Kung ang China mayroong 9-dash line, wala tayong maritime zones, hindi maliwanag. That is why I filed the bill to ika ngayon, linawin mabuti yan. At pag dyan, pinasok tayo nung kapitbahay natin, papasok yung MDT, yung Mutual Defense Treaty. Ang kalaban nila, si Canona.
Thank you very much for that statement.
Mr. David.
Yes, Mr. David, you would like to rebut and add?
Nais ko lamang magtanong kay Ginawang Kiko, Pangilinan. Kasi paulit-ulit naman yung sinasabi niya na labanan natin. Panahon pa ni Aquino at nitong kay Duterte, wala naman tayong nagawa doon sa sinasabi natin, paglaban natin So sa papaano mong paraan gagawin yung pakikipaglaban sa China para irespeto yung ating karapatan doon sa ating mga katubigan dyan sa West Philippine Sea. We cannot just simply say, ipaglaban natin. At ang nangyayari pa, sa mga proposals nyo, ang nangyayari pa, pinapatronize nyo yung ating mahihirap. Hindi nyo naman sila ini-empower with all those things that you're presenting. Libreng ganito, ayudang ganyan. That is not empowerment. That is patronage.
Siguro, can I respond?
Senator Kiko, do you have a rebuttal?
Yes. Siguro hindi narinig ni Ginoong David yung kanina ko sinabi dahil sabi ko nga, we will resume the Coast Guard patrols in the area. We will resume the Navy patrols in the area. So, yun ang gagawin para maprotektahan ang ating mga mangingisda at ma-assert natin ang ating soberenya ron. Number two, we will have to engage with ASEAN. Indonesia, Vietnam, they are also concerned about the aggression of China. We should align with ASEAN neighbors who together we can strengthen our position that this aggression is not right. And number two, the US, Australia, Japan are also concerned about this 9-dash line illegal claim, fake claim. And we have to also align and strengthen our alliances with them so that we have a broad alliance that will assert or will oppose this unacceptable 9-dash claim of China.
But we also have to take note, Senator Kiko, that China's Navy is far larger than the Philippines. And it is very minuscule compared to the power of China.
Far larger than Vietnam and Indonesia, but they have asserted their sovereignty over these waters. Indonesia even Binomba nga at pinasabog yung Chinese vessel eh. Hindi naman ibig sabihin gera.
In response to the two
So we have to assert. I'm not saying atakihin natin sila. Pero pagka tayo na wino-water cannon, hindi naman tayo pwedeng nakanganga. We have to, our Navy and our Coast Guard must defend our sovereign waters. And it starts with being present in these areas by having these patrols.
Gusto ng ating mga kandidato na marinig din yung side nila sa issue na ito. We have Congressman Bello.
Both sides, we've heard their arguments. We have many topics to cover for this vice presidential debate, and we would like to inform all our candidates, please, no interruption. It was stated in the rules when we began this program. So we shall move on.
Sinabi na po natin kanina, sorry, no, na kailangang patayin natin yung mic pag meron pong pumapasok habang nagsasalita ang isang kandidato. Please respect the rules. Okay. We have... Yes, sir. Marami pa pong
We are
pagkakataon na
also trying to
makapagsalita
control
lahat.
because there's so many issues that we need to cover in this debate. All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Ruth.
The next topic is all about economic recovery. Ito po ay isang topic rin na malapit sa ating publiko. It's a priority of any government in any part of the world. But before we talk about how we can move forward as a nation, pag-usapan muna natin yung realidad ngayon. Alam po namin, ramdam ng lahat yung linggo-linggo na pagtaas na presyo ng ating gasolina. And as vice presidential candidates, you're also here to represent the policies of your running mate. What would your administration do to help consumers cope with rising fuel prices? Alam naman natin na may domino effect yan kasi tataas yung transport costs and that will also affect yung prices of basic goods and commodities. Kaya apektado po ang budget ng bawat pamilya. So ang tanong natin una ay kay Mr. Rizalito David. Ano po ang gagawin ng inyong administrasyon para mapigilan po or matulungan ng mga consumers to deal with the rising oil prices?
Alam nyo, 2 beses na ako nanawagan sa palasyo. At I hope na narinig din ng ating mga senador at mga congressmen na magpatawag si Ginawang Pangulo, no? Rodrigo Duterte, ng special session of Congress para bigyan siya ng power to suspend the implementation of the excise taxes and probably bawasan yung value-added tax at the pump, no? That would reduce the price by at least mga 5 to 6 pesos already, no? Which is substantial para makarecover din yung ating mga ngalakal at ating mga drivers, no? Ang isang pinaka-importante dito, pinabayaan natin kasi na ibenta yung isang napakalaking asset natin noong panahon ni Ramos, yung Petron, na napakalaki ang kinikita. Ang sa akin, kung kami ang mamumuno, i-re-acquire natin yung Petron para ito ang mag-barometer ng pricing ng ating fuel requirements dito sa bansa at makapag-refine tayo ng sarili nating fuel, no? Yan, importanteng bagay yan. Wala kasi tayong control dahil wala tayong sarili nating oil company. Kaya yun ang nais kong mangyari.
Doc Willoong, nakikita po natin ngayon, no, ang sitwasyon sa Eastern Europe. Russia invading Ukraine. At nakikita po natin na umaakyat ngayon ang presyo ng krudo. Mahigit ng o lampas ng $100 per barrel. Ano po ang ating solusyon? Because pag umaakyat po ang presyo ng gasolina, lahat po naaapektuhan.
Yes, tama yung sinabi mo, Rico, no? Talaga problema natin sa Russia and Ukraine, tataas ang presyo ng gasolina, kuryente. Ang plano namin ni Mayor Isko ay pag nanalo siya, ibababa natin yung tax by 50% sa petrolyo at 50% yung tax sa kuryente para at least mabawasan ng mga 5 to 6 pesos. Itutuloy natin yung mga ayuda sa ating kababayan kasi nahirapan sila. Tulad ng ginawa ni Mayor Isko sa Maynila. Ngayon, February, March, meron niya siyang ayuda ng 700,000 food boxes para lang maibsan. Problema talaga sa kuryente, isa pa, yung malampayan natural gas natin, mauubos na by 2027. 'Di ba? So magre-rely na lang tayo sa iba, sa coal at renewable energy. Itataas natin yung renewable energy, pero yung pinag-aawayan natin kanina dito sa West Philippine Sea sa ating kababayan, ano ba pinag-aawayan? Yung West Philippine Sea po kasi may 190 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. May 11 billion barrels of oil na nakatago doon. Tapos 7% ng mga isda natin nandun. Kaya kung pwede siguro muna hindi maggera, kausapin natin maigi yung China, sabihin natin atin to. Kung merong 60-40 deal, tignan natin. Pero syempre, kaibigan pa rin natin yung Amerika kasi Amerika magbibigay ng armas sa atin. So kung pwede makuha tong mga yaman na to para bumaba na yung presyo sa gas at kuryente. Salamat po.